Hey guys, today we are working on lesson 4 of Fusion in DaVinci Resolve. In this lesson, we're gonna use tracking and masking to attach a logo to the van store. First, let's see the results. When you open the project, you have this footage. So you select and go to Fusion page. Once you go to the Fusion page, first thing we're gonna do is tracking the store. And this time we're gonna use planar tracker. The difference between normal tracker and planar tracker is when the things changing the perspective, especially for billboards, door, that kind of surface, planar tracker works better than normal tracker. So you select and then make the view bigger and find somewhere less blur and the area you want to track is all revealed. So 65 frame is the ideal frame. To tracking, we're gonna select the area like polygon mask. When you're selecting, you shouldn't include background. And once you finish selecting, you're gonna use the handle to select precisely. So once you're satisfied, you're gonna push the set to decide the reference time and then track to start. And push go to back to the frame and then track to end. Once you finish the tracking, next thing we're gonna do is attach the logo here. To do that, we have to delete this part. And first, we're gonna paste here. So search the time speed nodes and then connect media 1 to here. At the 65 frame, you're gonna push freeze frame. And once you push that, nothing moves because this is still. To delete this mark, we're gonna use paint node. Stroke, clone. Selecting option and push somewhere white. Don't forget to select the viewer. And once you select, you're gonna just drag like this. Option, select, drag and delete. So once you finish that, back to node, we're gonna bring the logo here. Since the Blackmagic already have a logo from Photoshop, we're gonna select Fusion, import PSD, and then navigate to where you save graphics and this one, pizza sign PSD, and open. Automatically, logo and merge node is connected, so you organize a little bit. So once you organize, let's see this logo. So transparent and only logo. So you connect to here and merge node. Let's see the results. Now looks really good. But since the logo is too clear, the footage is a bit blur, a little bit unmatched. So we're gonna change the apply mode. Select the merge, apply mode to soft light. And this is too light, so select normal, brightness contrast. Lift down and then now looks really good. Still, this footage doesn't move because you just freeze frame. So what we're gonna do is cut out only this part. To do that, we're gonna create polygon mask. Drag here and make bigger. Select the same part where you did with planar tracker nodes. And using a handle and precisely like this. So once you finish that, we're gonna add one more thing. To make polygon mask works, the nodes where polygon mask connects should have RGB information. But this merge node doesn't have RGB information. Even though you connect here, other part doesn't disappear. So you disconnect and then we're gonna add matte control. When you want to combine things and then masking out, you need this matte control. When you connect polygon node to this node, you push option and then connect. Select garbage matte. So garbage matte means remove parts you don't need. And actually, if you just drag here, and then since the media in has RGB information, you just cut out and then connect here. This is already garbage matte because other part transparent. So once you connect it, this part is transparent and you can see outside. but what we want is this inside. So you select polygon mask and invert. Next thing we're gonna do is using this tracking nodes. To do that, we're gonna select this node and then create planar transform. Maybe some people just click and then node appear. If didn't work, just save and then restart. Once you're back to DaVinci Resolve, you select and then create planar transform. And as you can see, this node appeared. Difference between this node and this node is this node is for tracking data and this one is actually you use with connecting other nodes. So once you create this, you can delete this one and you connect here and then make the merge node. So right now you see works really well. This part it stick here and then moving. Looks really good. You can just finish like this, but if you see carefully, this part a bit harsh and shadow and light here. That's because you just cut out the steel and then paste here. So the shadow or reflection is here and then never change. So to fix it, we need to use the transform of polygon. So you select polygon node and make it bigger. Click the make double poly and right hand click here, control, select and outer polygon. Once you select it, this dot line appears and you drag where you want to transform, like this. If you want to add second point, you click the outside first and then click the command and add like this. Let's see the result. So now it got better. At last, we're gonna add motion blur. Since this is still, even though the band is moving, this logo is so clear. So to fix that, we're gonna select planar tracker, setting, motion blur. Now a bit motion blur, but like too much. So increase the quality to 5, shutter angle around, let's do 130. And right now, when the band move and a bit blur, this is before and after. Looks more realistic. If you feel this pizza logo is not center or you want to change the color a little bit, you can add nodes under brightness contrast and for example color corrector here, increase the gain or just increase the saturation a little bit. You can also add transform node here and then moving a little bit before after. This is your preference. So let's go back edit page. Let's see full screen. Okay, it looks really good. All right, so that's it, lesson 4. If you have any question, please leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.